Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-February 2024. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Blue, what, now you want to go out? Okay, it's very windy out there. Okay, we'll see. He just asked to go outside, but maybe. No, I think he wants to. The overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Wands. Fire signs are going through it, man. There seems to be a little bit of heaviness in the air for you as well. Okay. Starting off the reading, you get the 9 of Swords crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. You seem to have a little bit of a hard time with finding time for yourself. You know, there's a little bit of hardship in giving to yourself at this time. There seems to be a little bit of a lack in there, and because of that, you're kind of like bummed out. You're looking to be like, you know, I wish I could have some more me time. I wish I could give a little more to me at this point in time. All right, in your focus, the Knight of Cups, you are giving. The thing is, you're giving outside of yourself. So yes, it is correct that the energy is not coming inward towards you. It's going more outside. It's still a great energy, but for some reason, you're in this place where you feel like you need to give a little more to yourself. In the recent past, the 4 of Swords, you did give to yourself. There was a little bit of a space and time for yourself to just be with yourself there. So there's a little bit of a either vacation time or even taking some time to heal, to look into yourself there. Okay. In your strength, the 2 of Pentacles, you seem to be a little, maybe taking a little too much at this point. There seems to be some quite some things on your plate there. Like you're kind of, okay, I gotta take care of this, I gotta take care of that, I gotta take care of everything. All right, in the immediate future, 2 of Cups, love coming in here, looks good. Supporting this reading, the 5 of Wands, there's a conflict here somewhere, where it's like, and I feel like it's in between your need for a little space and time, more space and time for yourself, and the actual energy going out towards others. Which again, the energy that's going out towards others feels like it's a good one. It's not like, oh, okay, you know. But still, the need to give to yourself is definitely big and strong here, showing up quite big. The energy surrounding you at this time that you may not be aware of, the Queen of Swords. I mean, you've entered this space of taking care of shit, you know, being very practical about things, being like, okay, this has to be done, this has to be done, it's almost like you have entered a space of maybe you gave yourself a little too much to do, you know, at this point in time. But you're taking care of it regardless, where it doesn't feel like it's a lot, but it's enough to take away from you and you, basically. In your hopes and fears, the Hermit, yeah, you're just hoping to get some time for yourself here. You know, there's that deep desire to go deep within yourself here. For the potential outcome, the 5 of Swords, that's a little bit of a deceptive energy that's showing up in there. So, I don't know what's up with that, but let's see here. Let me do the 10 of Wands, the King of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles. You're working on something. You're definitely putting something together. You're definitely contributing to an energy that I see going up, building up. And you're very stubborn about it too. Like, I need to do this. I need to get shit done here. But again, it feels like it carries a little bit of heaviness because, hold on, let me get blue up. Yeah, so you definitely want to put the effort into this, and you are, and you're doing a good job at it. But if it comes into conflict with the need that's coming from within yourself to just take a break, then, you know, it's like getting shit done and then taking a break. It doesn't work, you know, in the same bubble there. So, of course, it's going to feel a little overwhelming, a little... Okay. For the Nine of Swords, you get the Death card, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Something is bugging you here, but it's interesting because, you know, normally it shouldn't bug you. It's a situation that could belong to the past, where you may have wanted for something to come together, but then you're like, okay, I'm done eventually. But right now it's coming through as an energy that, even though it belongs to the past, it's kind of messing with you in there for some reason. Okay. Let me do the Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress. There's an energy that keeps on calling to you. There's definitely an energy that keeps on calling to you. And it's your energy for the most part, but it is tied up to something else or someone else of the past. But it's coming through as a call from within you. So it's you calling yourself inward. It interacts with that energy of the past as well, somehow. I don't know. Okay, so you feel some sort of a call inward, but definitely giving me a sense of working on things outward. For the Knight of Cups, you get the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Where shit needs to get done, and you're doing it, but at the same time, knowing that the call is there towards inward, man, there's a pretty big conflict in here for sure. Where it almost feels like you're not even 100% there with the outward energy because something is calling you inward. So it's like, I want to be here, but I'm not because I'm being pulled inward. So it's like not there 100%, you know, with whatever you got going on and with whatever you're working on. Oh, man. Let me do the Four of Swords in the recent past, the Nine of Cups, the Star, the Three of Swords. Now that's an energy of inward, so you've been there. Did you rush your way out of it? Did you get something similar at some point? Because I feel like this is a continuation to something that I got for you in the past, in the sense of don't rush out of these energies. And if you did, then you find yourself in this place. Because this is a healing energy. This is an energy of you being inward, being with yourself, going over things, going through pain, traumas, all sorts of things, and just kind of feeling, oh, I feel so good. I feel like it's tying up to something that I got for you recently. I just don't remember which reading that was, but... Okay. Let me do the Two of Pentacles. In your Strength, the Four of Wands, the Chariot, the Eight of Wands. So you're showing me a commitment here that seems to be working all right, but you're like, you're juggling here, and it's giving to this commitment, and then whatever else you got going on for you individually or personally, where I see you working on something for sure. I see you putting in effort into something that's building up on a more personal note, and then I see you tied up to this commitment, and I see you in the middle of both of these energies and giving to this, giving to this, giving to this, giving to this, where again it feels like almost like you're busy all the time, like you have to give everywhere. And it's not coming through as an issue. It's not coming through as, oh, somebody's forcing you to do this. You don't even want to do this. No, you want to do this. You're engaged with these energies. You're there for these energies. But there's also a very deep calling from within to be like, okay, you need some time for yourself here. Which again, when I look in the past, I'm like, well, there was time. There was a lot of time. I did do that. Why would I feel this if, but going back to that reading in the past there, I definitely got a sense of me telling you don't rush out of these energies. And if you did, here we are. Let's do the Two of Cups in the, I think that was you. For the Two of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Magician. Ooh, this is a little, it's not clear. There's an energy of love coming through and of let's work on it, but the energy that you're working on it with seems to be contradicting a little bit or conflicting with the other person. So it's like, let's say you and somebody else meet up and you're like, oh, we want to work on something. And then both of you have the same idea and the same intention. It's just the way you want to work on it seems to be very different. And that's where conflict arises. But there seems to be the desire for things to work out there, though. Okay. Let me do the Five of Wands. For the Five of Wands, you get the Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Oh, that doesn't make sense. This seems to be your energy, where you're showing up pretty clear, or at least that's what you think, where you want for things to go this way, right? And behind that, I see an energy of, I'm not really sure if I want for things to go this way, but if I said it, I might as well stick with it. So I'm just going to stick with my idea of I want for things to go this way. It falls a little bit into an aspect of stubbornness. And it's unjustified because there's no clarity behind it. But you do seem to have clarity in it. You're like, yeah, no, I know where I'm going. I know this is where I want for things to go. And behind it hides this very massive energy of, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here, but I'm going to stick with it, you know? The good news about this energy is that even though it's showing up as stubborn and almost like you're not giving up on this energy, behind it all there seems to be this Page of Pentacles. So that tells me that there's a little bit of acknowledgement on your part that you're doing this. This might alleviate the conflict here. This might take away from this conflict if you were just to acknowledge that, okay, I don't know why I said this direction because I don't really mean it, because I don't really know. So let me just be open to whatever's out there from the other side of the fence to see where they plan to take this. Not me taking this here because I don't even know why, but because, you know. So, okay. Let me do the Queen of Swords. For the Queen of Swords in the hidden energy, you get the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands. You're doing it, you're going that way because it feels good in the moment. That's not a good enough reason. There's still no clarity beyond it. You know, okay, it feels good in the moment. Once you get there, then what? I don't know. Well, you know, so look into this energy because it seems to be a pretty important one. When it comes to you working with someone on an energy that seems to be commonly going in a good direction. But you have your own take on it that doesn't seem to be, the foundation of that doesn't seem to be clear. You're just doing it because it feels good. You know, like, okay, we'll do this, or we'll do that, or we'll do that. Why? Because it feels good. Okay, but where is it going? What's the end goal of it? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see. Wow. You know? So try to look into how stubborn you are with that, especially, and if there's any possibility that you would lay back a little bit from this energy, because you're hanging on to something that has no foundation to it. You know, it's just an energy that's founded on, I don't know. Doesn't feel right. Not even to you, because you're showing me that, but you're still doing it. For in your hopes and fears for the Hermit, you get the Temperance card, the Four of Cups, the Strength card. This energy that keeps on calling to you to go inward. It's been here for a minute. And you're quite upset about it, that you're not following that. I feel like you could, though. I feel like you could pursue this energy. I feel like you could answer that call. Because you're upset with yourself for not answering that call. So that tells me that there is space and time that you could take for yourself to go inward a little bit. Here, something is preventing you here, and it's something of yours. It's you that's not doing that, you know. Let's do the 5 of Swords for the potential outcome. The Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups. Okay. There's something you're missing. I'm not sure what you're missing here. Are you missing the call? You might be missing the call. You got a missed call from you. Because at the end of it all, you're giving me a sense of everything's fine here. We're working on things. But nothing's changing. You're still doing things in the same thing, where it feels like underneath it all, there's a missed call. So no, everything's not fine. You're not going to convince me there. And especially here, that you're showing me that I'm hearing the call. I've been hearing the call for a very long time to just stand still and just go inward. And I keep on engaging with all of these energies that keep me outward, which is perfectly fine. You probably need to engage with these energies, but at the same time, answer the goddamn call. You can. You have the space, you have the time, you have the availability. You just don't want to. You know, you can save 5 minutes a day to see what that call is about. So, interesting reading. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. The 5 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Page of Wands. Yeah, you've been avoiding something for quite a minute. You've been avoiding something. It's something of the past. Could have to do with the situation that is intertwined with you calling yourself. It's an energy of the past that you keep on avoiding. That needs healing. It needs addressing. It needs you looking into it, and you're like, no. Okay. Keep on missing this call. Anyways, let's do the Divine Animals Oracle for you. What the hell are you eating there? Yeah, I'm looking at you. You get polar bear. Ooh. That's a big one. Ancestors. Okay, number 26. You are the carrier of a bloodline that stretches back for millennia, yet you are uniquely you. You're uniquely your own self. Take the positive from your ancestry and observe and note the negative. Family dysfunction stops here. Honor those in your family who honor you. It is a positive and natural action to individuate from our family on our own terms. Mythos. Nanook, which means polar bear in Inuit, of the Inuit nation. I don't know how you guys pronounce these. In my head, there's always a blend of Romanian plus English, and then comes this, which I don't even know if I'm doing it right. I don't even care. I think you understand. Inuit nation was the king of the white bears. He held the rules and the taboos of humans' relationship with the bears. As with humans, bears stand on their hind legs and walk, play with their cubs, and hunt and navigate through the ice. So perhaps the ancestors of those who have passed live on within the bears. Hunters looked to Nanook for guidance and honored him because they believed that the Great Bear King's power was to observe which hunters deserved success. If Nanook saw that a hunted polar bear was killed quickly and honorably by the hunter in fairness and treated well in death, then the spirit of that bear would tell Nanook and other living bears that this man was a fair man, and if it was their name, they would be willing to be killed by him. As bears could indeed be humans' ancestors, reincarnated and transformed, gifts were often to the bear after death, and no wastage of the precious gift of the bear's life would be tolerated. Even part of the bear would be used well: the skin for clothing and coverings, the meat for nourishment, and the bones for structures and for sled dogs. The skin and fur held special significance and would be displayed in a sacred area of the habitat and given offerings suitable to whether it was male or female. Songs would be sung of gratitude and of the bear's great spirit. If Nanook heard that a bear was mistreated or dishonored by a hunter, then this could mean death for the hunter. Death could come via mauling by a bear and killing in revenge, or through starvation from a lack of hunting success. The animal. The polar bear is considered to be a marine mammal and weighs up to 700 kilograms. They have a distinctive thick coat that in fact is not white at all. Their skin is black and the hairs are hollow. Interesting. I think I knew that. Beautifully adapted for frigid conditions, polar bears have a thick body with thick layers of fat underneath and comparatively short legs and small ears and tail to minimize heat loss. Their feet are outsized and padded so they can travel over soft snow and ice over great distances. The skin on the feet pads have papillae, like the roughness of a cat's tongue. Papillae, I don't know. To help with traction on slippery ice and shifting snow. The huge size of the paws and webbing between the toes assists with ocean swimming. Most bears live solitary lives, although they come together for mating. Recent research indicates that some male bears have regular friendships with other bears. They show no aggression towards each other and have been observed playing and sleeping together. Unfortunately, the polar bear has become a symbol of the increase of global warming. As the ice caps melt and recede, the bears have less ice to feed from and have to swim great distances to find pack ice and food. Consequently, many are drowning or starving. The magic. Polar bear magic is ancient, powerful, and profound. Should you wish to heal trauma of any kind, call upon this bear's energy to assist you. Working to address ancestral pain or shame passed down from one generation to the next can benefit from polar bear energy. That's really cool. And Blue just got my outdoor glasses. They're not gardening, they're yard work protection for my eyes, and they're gone. They're in his mouth because the wind blew them away from an upper place and now he's chewing on them. So my polar bear is doing his thing with my shit. So I gotta go stop him. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped and I'll see you next time. Bye.